in this video, I'll be showing you how you can travel throughout Japan in a simple, efficient, and effective manner. This video may be for those that have never been to Japan before, like visitors, or even students studying abroad like myself. If you're in Japan and you have to travel around the city of Tokyo quite frequently, then you may want to consider your options of travel. Now, Japan has many different forms of transportation available to the public, such as trains, buses, and taxis. Most people in this case, including myself, recommend that you use Japan's railway system, or more simply put, JR. Now, JR is a public train system that extends all across Japan. There are many stations within this transit system that allow many people to get off at around their desired location. I myself use a JR to go to school or even visit iconic places. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Japan. So, first thing you should do when considering JR as your daily transportation is to purchase a rechargeable prepaid travel card called Suica, which will basically act as your ticket for each train ride. Now, I should mention that there are multiple different prepaid cards like Pasmo, which isn't any different from Suica at all in terms of its use. But it is obtained through non-JR railway systems, such as the subway in Tokyo. Suica can be purchased at any of the ticket machines at any local train station in your area. And all you have to do basically is to, of course, change the language to English if you don't understand Japanese. And you'll get the option to buy the Suica card for a small fee. You can choose the 2,000 yen option, which basically means that you have to pay up 2,000 yen, and the card itself is 500 yen, so it'll take off 500 yen. You will have 1,500 yen already in the card, but I would advise you to add in more money because you might be traveling a far distance. And for this, you should have cash on you to insert into the kiosk, and it will ask you the amount you wish to enter. After this step is finished, you're basically set to travel on the trains. However, next thing you should do before you enter the gates, you'll notice like bright circles on the gates themselves that say IC. And basically all you do is you take your Suica card or whatever rechargeable IC card that you got, and you touch the card onto the circle, and it should do a little beep beep noise, and that means the money went in and you're set to go. And you can actually see the amount of money you had to spend and the amount of money that's inside your card. On the gates, usually there will be like a LCD screen and it'll say the amount. Once you have run out of money on the card, usually if you try to go into a gate and there's not enough money, it'll brighten up red. The circle to the side will be red, and usually the LCD screen on the top on the gate will say not enough funds, please recharge. And you know, if you're in Tokyo, you'll probably end up holding up a line behind you, but Japanese people are nice. They won't be mad or angry or anything. It's just another day, another guy not charging his card. Don't worry about it. Just go out of the gate and try to find a ticket machine. Usually it'll be yellow, and just reset it, recharge, and you're good to go. Now, if somewhere along the line of travel you forget to touch your card on the gate, which in some stations, for whatever reason, the gates don't have closing doors that prevent you to go through without putting the card in. If you happen to go through one of those, and you forget to tap a card in, the last station you get to, it will prevent you from going through, of course, if it has gates or doors. And at that point, what you have to do is you got to go to the guy that works at the station. You'll notice him, he's in uniform. it'll be at the side of the gates. There's like a big window, and you'll have like a little hole to talk to him through. And all you have to do is you have to tell him where you're coming from, and he will get that done for you. He will basically take the card and touch a little IC panel just like the ones on the gates, and you'll be good to go. Now, I should say that you could use Suica cards and almost any IC cards, including Pasmo, to buy drinks from vending machines. You'll have them the same like IC panels on the vending machines. You'll also have some convenience stores like 7-Eleven, I think, Family Mart, Lawson. They all have cash registers that accept IC cards as forms of payment. You can also use them on buses to pay for bus fares. I should also say that if you're a student or you're working in Japan, you can sign up for you'll basically get a discount on travel fees. And what you have to do is basically bring your student or workplace identification card, and you basically show it to the individuals at the station, and they'll consider you for a discounted prepaid card. And sometimes you can just pay for the card to be usable for 12 months straight, or I think it was 6 months, I don't remember. You're able to use that card for a long period of time without having to charge it, which is very useful, especially for students and work people who don't have that much time to gather money and charge it every day. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. If you learned a lot about Suica and how to get them, leave a like, comment. I'll try to answer your comments, whatever questions you have. And I'll link down below some useful websites that you can use that go into more detail about Suica cards and how to use them, how to obtain them, because I know in this video it might not be enough. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, of course, leave the comments down below, leave a like, and subscribe for more. Thank you for watching.